Thank you for signing up to be one of our product reviewers. We're really happy to have you on board. We want to make the relationship as useful for you as it is for us, and the following piece of advice is just to help you understand how we need to get the reviews back and how you can do the best reviews without it taking up too much of your time or having a negative impact on your sessions. We need each product tested with 4 different groups of children, ideally girls and boys. The children need to be within the age range given on the form that you received, and at least one child should be higher than the age range and one child should be lower, so that we can see whether the toy is actually aimed at the age that the manufacturers think it's designed for. Begin by giving the child the toy in the box, let them take it out and see how easy it is for them to set it up. Make a note if they need your input, maybe it's only a little bit. If you need to do the whole setup and it's fiddly, then that's not great. If you need to do the whole setup for the child, that would receive a low ease of use score. Put the product in an area where the children can access it without making a fuss of the product. It should be part of a natural selection of toys and not given any particular attention, because this can bias the feedback that we get from the children. Don't pressurise the children to play with it. Just sit back and watch how they play, whether they play alone or with friends, whether they come back to it after a while, how long they play with it for, and whether they seem really engaged or whether they get bored quickly. For a new product that children don't recognise, they may need an introduction to it or some encouragement to start playing, but don't force it. On the form, write down the ages and genders of the children involved in each time that you've got the toy out. Remember, each toy needs testing 4 times. Try and write down quotes verbatim from the children. It's really great to capture the child's voice, and the children themselves find this empowering. If a child is struggling to use a toy and the other children around aren't helping, feel free to step in as you would do at home with your own children. Give them some support, but if the child is really not interested, then don't force it. In the comments section of the form, write down what the children did, how they played, whether they brought in other toys, whether they brought in other children, how long they played for, and a bit more context around the play. Again, we find that really useful in understanding whether the toy is really a good toy or not. You don't need to write an essay, just a few sentences would be great, just to bring the toy and the play experience to life. We like to have at least 2 quotes from the children so that we can hear their voice and we can put that into the review that goes online. For children who are non-verbal, you can give your own quotes. For example, Molly giggled when she was given the rattle. All quotes will be anonymous. They will just be credited to the play worker observing a 2-year-old girl. At the end of each observation session, give the toy a rating for fun, ease of use and skills developed, according to how you've observed the children playing. Remember, it's all about the children's reaction to the toy, not what you think of it as an adult. It can be really useful to ask the children questions during the time that they're playing with the toy, but make sure you don't ask them leading questions. They should be open-ended, unobtrusive questions that don't impact with the children's play. As they finish playing, it's absolutely fine to ask them what they liked or didn't like about the toy, why they played with it in a certain way, whether they would want it for a birthday present or Christmas present. This can help you understand a bit more about their views on the play, even if they didn't seem that bothered by it when they were playing. Remember, you're the professional, so rely on your own observations rather than the children's words when you're filling in the form and giving us the feedback. If you have any questions during the testing, we're always here to help. You can give us a call or drop us an email at theteam@fundamentallychildren.com and we will get back to you within 24 hours. Avoid the guesswork and gain trust from parents by showing them that you've really done your homework. Research and consultancy from Fundamentally Children is second to none and is respected internationally. Get in touch with us to find out more.